Leos, Leo gang, come on in. Happy birthday to us from your Leo sis here. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. It has kicked off. Today is July 23rd. It is the very first day of Leo season. And y'all, if you feel like me, we're going to show up. We're going to show out. We're going to take full advantage of our season, stepping up in our energy and our power, showing them who we are. And I'm just super excited about that. Okay, so Leo, let's get into your reading. I do have a pre-show for you, but we're going to clarify and get more intel on what's happening. But it is going to be for the last week of July, so it's going to be very general. Take it as it applies, y'all, okay? And also, welcome back to Terrasations. If you are new here, I am your girl, Side. So all of my subscribers and my A1, day ones, those of you who have already been, don't made yourself at home. Hey, babes, how y'all doing? Hope everybody is doing good. All right, Leo. So, your pre-show. How we are leaving out of July. The Chariot is here, okay? The Chariot is here. So, Leo, it looks like you are moving forward in some sort of way. It could be definitely different for each of you. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be traveling, taking a long vacation, a huge vacation, a celebratory vacation. But I am definitely seeing where somebody is making a move. So somebody could be moving from like the city to the country, leaving old things behind. This could be emotional as well, but it is a great energy of moving forward. That's what the spread is about. Now, in your recent past, the Six of Pentacles is here. So this is that energy of equal give and take here, Leo. I feel like there is, before I even clarify, this makes me feel like you realize at some point that maybe something or someone wasn't, meeting you at the table. They weren't bringing what you were bringing to the table. Either way it goes, I feel like that energy has resided. It's in your past. Here, the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. So I feel like you may have left something or someone behind and things weren't fair. It's like realizing what is fair to you, Leo. But now, the High Priestess is next. So then you will be going into an energy of knowing, of trusting your intuition. Okay? That's what this is. Feminine, divine, spiritual guidance, protection, knowing. All right? But I do have to say, and I wasn't expecting this as a Leo myself, we do have Three of Swords coming up at the end here. So it just looks like, I'm going to say this intuitively, and y'all got to go see what we're talking about. Okay, we're going to get into it. But I feel like even though Three of Swords is at the end of July, and it is like a doomer, it is like, what the hell? Leo, I really feel like when I clarify this Three of Swords, it's going to be you moving past the heartbreak. It's going to be you leaving the heartbreak behind, because as I said in the beginning, you are packing your shit up and you are gone. All right, so yeah, definitely get ready to get into this reading a little bit more. Hopefully I will see y'all there. All right, Leo, y'all enjoy your birthday. Have a good one. Peace. All right, Leo, we getting ready to clarify what is really going on here with the end of July. I know y'all can't hear my music, but Ice Spice, I should kick my own ass, not Ice Spice, Spice, just Spice. The Jamaican artist. She is playing on the radio. Y'all know she's a Leo too. I don't know why the hell I said Ice Spice. I'm about to. Anyway. Alright, Leo, let's get into the reading. Let's clarify what is going on here with the Six of Pentacles. Starting there with your past, with this equal give and take. What was really happening? Clarify Six of Pentacles for Leo. Y'all put in the comments what y'all got planned for y'all birthdays. I want to know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly if I'm going to just keep it cute and personal, lay it low, just do something for the cause. Or if I want to, take it all the way there. Y'all let me know in the comments below. All right, Temperance is coming out for your Six of Pentacles. So this lets me know that you are definitely being patient here, waiting on equal give and take, or maybe being in a place where you're like standing 10 toes down. So it's like, if it's not equal give and take, you were like, I'm cool on that. All right, you wasn't entertaining situations or engaging in situations where you were putting in more work than anyone else. All right, so it's like, I'm gonna be cool on the unfairness here. I'm not gonna act up about it. I'm gonna just chill on it. On the bottom is the Two of Swords. So you were coming from a place of being indecisive, maybe trying to figure out, how you should go about it, what you should do about this, Leo. Like, should I entertain it? Should I not? But at the end of the day, I definitely see that you held it down. You remained solid, and you definitely were being cool and calm about whatever was happening there. So this, for example, this could be a connection between you and someone else. So it's like, well, they weren't bringing to the table. They weren't showing up for me like I was showing up for them. So even though I may have wanted to, pour more into the connection, maybe I wanted more from the connection. I'm gonna just be cool on it. I'm not gonna seem thirsty. I'm not gonna seem upset. I'm gonna just, control my emotions. All right. So you were definitely chilling, being tempered on that, even though you were kind of indecisive on really, what to do. Now with this high priestess here, the intuitive energy you're going to be tapping into. Let's see what's happening here with the high priestess for Leo. Yes, we got the Four of Wands. I feel like you definitely are following your intuition when it comes to your home, to whoever you live with, to your marriage, Leo. Because the Four of Wands is all about committing to the home. So that's highlighted here. And it's something that you, if this is not a confirmation for you, then take it as advice. But Leo, there is something that I feel like you can divinely trust when it comes to your home life right now. Get the commitment that you have, Leo. On the bottom is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is emotionally detaching. So I definitely feel like some of you may be walking away from a situation to commit more to your home. It's like you know that this is the right thing to do. Even within your spirit, it's like your spirit is even nudging you, like, commit to your home, leaving something behind. Now, some of you on the flip side of that may be leaving your homes, leaving your marriages, but there is, I feel like, more of a general reading where y'all are standing 10 toes down, protecting your marriages, protecting your relationships, committing to your household. Okay, Seven of Wands is, standing up, taking up, fighting for. I like that. Speaking of Leo, here's my 3-year-old. Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's dead. And you should be asleep anyway. It's dead. Alright, Leo. So Leo's doing what Leo's do. Here's G. This is my soon-to-be 3-year-old on August 1st. Okay. It's my baby Leo here. And he has decided to enter the chat. He don't want anything. He just want to be with his mama. 24/7. Okay, want all the attention. 24/7. You know how we do. Only the ones we care about. We can care less about attention from all the other people. Ain't that right there? It's all about who we care about. All right, so I guess we're gonna keep it moving. I gotta excuse how G little kids. Definitely y'all showing some signs of developmental delay, speech delay. I'm praying for the best. Okay, could be some autism mixed up in there or some type of neurodivergent situation happening. But he's young and he comprehends quite well. He knows how to sleep. He knows what he's not supposed to be doing. But he doesn't have a lot of patience for haircuts, obviously. Very thin patience. So anyway. But as I was saying, because I guess we're going to have to finish this reading with our guest here, our guest appearance, our special guest. But yeah, some of you, like I was saying, Leo, some of you are, leaving something behind and focusing on the commitment, focusing on your relationships, your home. And like I said, you are divinely being pushed and guided to do so. Others of you may be doing the exact opposite, which would be emotionally detaching. Okay, now some of you, this would be emotionally detaching from the drama, the negativity in your home or within your relationships. It's something that you're leaving behind here. I think I'm gonna clarify it, because I kind of want to know. But it's 8 of Cups. All right, let's see. For this 8 of Cups, what is this? The moon is here. Okay, so y'all know the moon represents that energy is hidden emotions, hidden secrets, things, just kind of being things happening in the dark. Okay, so I definitely feel like y'all are detaching from some type of hidden emotions. And these could be like negative hidden emotions, trauma, past experiences that weren't good. But the moon is here, so you are definitely walking away from the darkness, from hiding, and stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Being more stable. Okay, this is wife energy. This is a very generous and stable energy. Okay, it's a loving energy. It's someone who is independent. Obviously, here the Queen of Pentacles, she can stand on her own 10. I feel like some of you are detaching or walking away or emotionally detaching. That emotional part is heavy. So I got to keep saying the emotional detachment. But I feel like you're leaving behind, like I said, past trauma, past bad experiences, whether those are connections or just in general. But it's like now knowing who you are. Okay, stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy of self-worth and walking away from things that are beneath the Queen of Pentacles. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, walking away from this Five of Swords energy, which is people who don't really have your best intentions, people who may be trying to set you up or compete with you. You know, these are like your hidden ops. And I mean, most of the time they are always exposed, but sometimes it's longer than others. It's sooner than others. That just depends on the situation. But I just see you leaving behind all of the drama and, you know, focusing on your home, focusing on your commitments, being divinely nudged to do so. Like, Spirit is backing that. Okay, Spirit is backing that. All right, G, you are definitely in the way. So for Three of Swords, let's see what is happening. Clarify this Three of Swords for Leo, 5th week of July. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. I always call this the same shit, different day. On the bottom is the Five of Cups, Leo. What the hell? So I was trying to spin this in, you know, a very positive direction, but I will say that there is some sort of heartbreak energy, disappointment energy here with the same thing over and over and over. Five of Cups is on the bottom, so this is about disappointment. This is about disagreement. I'm saying disagreement, disappointments, loss, grieving. Hold on, G. There could be something that is exposed or some type of clarity, some type of truth. Okay, the Emperor is here too. I feel like this is all about, let's just say that something does take place. Something, you know, that hurts our feelings, hurts your feelings. I'm saying our, right? Leos. Say that something does take place, Leo, that does hurt your feelings. Break your heart even. The thing about it, the silver lining is, it's not a new situation. And when something isn't new, it's like, okay, been there, done that. And you become more, I hate to say it this way, but more adaptable to the situation. And not adaptable in a way that it's okay, but adaptable to, okay, you can't continue to hurt me in the same way after you've done it before. Nothing like the first time, right? So it does look like some type of sadness or disappointment that causes this heartbreak, because this is like, okay, I've been doing this for the longest. It's always something here. We're gonna get some tea in a minute. But I feel like at the end of the day, even with that heartbreak, even with things that are taking place here, this is, like I said, don't forget, the back storyline here is all about you packing up and moving away. So I feel like even though, say something does take place, it's like divine intervention, it's fate. It's like in alignment. So you may consider this as a loss, but this could just be a part of your journey to take you to the next step. Yeah. Let's clarify this Chariot. We have the King of Wands. Look at you, Leo. This is Sag energy, but it's also a Leo energy. Confidence here to move forward. Yeah, Queen of Cups is on the bottom. Let's get into the signs. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces energy. Some of you are moving forward in your relationships, your connections. So I still feel like it's good. I definitely do. Some of you are moving forward. And how can I spin this, you know, because I know what I want to say, but let me say it in a way that whatever the move forward is, Leo, whatever you're doing by the end of the month with this Chariot here, it is a big move. It does take confidence, okay? But it also takes loving yourself and prioritizing yourself too. So this is, like I said, no longer engaging in situations or connecting with people that don't, you know, reciprocate the love and energy, the support that you pour into them. They're not giving it back. So it's like moving on. Others of you, this is your connection. Your current connections, renewing, restructuring, rebuilding, refreshing. But even then, I feel like the relationship is reaching a new phase or going into a new phase, a new cycle, something better, something stronger, something, more solid. Because you're showing up confident enough to love yourself and also love someone else. So having an open heart, but you definitely are moving forward by the end of July. I can say that for sure. No matter what is happening, justice is on the bottom after all of that shuffling. Because yeah, it is time. You've done the work. You healed. You learned lessons. You maintained through all of this recent past BS that's been going on for the past months, past couple years. But we got to get some more on this real swords here. Proceed with the reading. We don't got rid of our special guest. Okay, let's clarify this 9 of Wands. Leo energy. What's Leo doing with the 9 of Wands? The Emperor is flipping out in reverse. The Emperor flipping out in reverse is like not having the power, okay? Some type of power struggle happening here. But it feels like it only could take place because you may be thinking that something is too good to be true. In other words, it's almost like Leo, don't get finessed. Everything that glitters, I'm gonna stop saying gold because that just don't even make sense. But everything, I guess if you're gonna say everything that shines isn't gold, but everything that glitters isn't a diamond either. This is about some sort of connection, even with 3 of Cups on the top and 3 of Pentacles on the bottom. It's like building connections here with people that, I feel like want to take your power or take you out of your power in some sort of way. Like they want to dominate you, so they may sell you a dream. But I feel like I said, this is nothing new to you with this situation or with this person. So it's like, yeah, once again, it's almost like I keep giving you a chance, and here you go with this bullshit once again. I feel like y'all win at the end of the day because the 9 of Wands is like right at the end of just being over and done with something before the 10. So it could be also this energy, Leo, where it's like, it could also be where you are now seeing a situation for a person for what they are. Like you're no longer, looking at them with the potential or the dreamy rose-tinted glasses. It's like, yeah, I see who you are. Still causing disappointment, sadness, and hurt. But the truth is like right in your face with this. That's how I feel about it. Wheel of Fortune is coming out because I'm getting more insight on what is happening here. So things are changing for you. So this 9 of Wands is a very beat up energy. Like I said, something definitely could be resurfacing. Something could be happening here. But I feel like when it comes to all of the heartache and pain that you have experienced, it could put you in a place, it could put you in a nostalgic place where it causes you sadness. You think about the old shit and the hurtful shit. You could, definitely look back like, damn, I can't believe I went through all of that, or I let that shit happen. And it's like I said, it's seeing things now for where they are, and that everything that, what's good isn't good, and how people definitely try to dominate you or take you out of your power in some sort of way. And this is disappointing. This is sad energy here. But with the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing for you. The 9 of Wands, they're changing very fast, Leo. So don't even worry about it. I'm seeing 2 of Cups, so we're definitely talking about connections here between you and somebody here. Okay, let's get some tea, because this reading has been long enough. I had to give y'all a little bit extra, especially with it being our season, but at the same time, with this damn fly that's about to drive me up the wall. It's only been one fly. Like, it's just one fly. I can't get him. And then our special guest, of course, for Leo, end of July. What's happening? We have long call, in it to win it, long-term intentions, and invested. Okay, on the bottom we have new boo. So for some of you, this is a new connection. Others of you, this also could be a reconciliation between you and your person. Meaning, once you get back on the right foot and you start fresh within a new phase in your relationships, like it could feel new again. Yeah. As I said earlier, putting the focus back on the home and the relationship. Flipping out in reverse is sneaky link, Leo. So no more sneaky link. No more sneaky link energy, sneaky link activity. I I definitely feel like this could be you or your person. So it's just like when it comes to that, definitely you. You're not interested. It says hidden lover, low key situationship, side piece, slipping out in reverse, and we have knocked up. It says pregnancy, expecting, mothering. Okay. I feel like somebody is a mother or a wife. Either way it goes. That's very specific, but it's like they are turning down the sneaky link to focus on the family because at the end of the day, we still have a family here. We have a family here and we have a baby on the way. So it's all like, I'm turning down the sneaky link to once again focus on my home. Yeah, I like that. What is this? SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Okay, and on the bottom we have light bulb moment. Leo, I definitely feel like someone realizes that when it's too late, that you got away, that you were the one they're stressing now. Or take it as it applies. There's somebody here that's, in a stressful energy because something has been brought to realization. Something is clicking, something is seen, something is known, something is exposed, something is realized. And whatever that is, it puts somebody else in a frantic, yeah. It puts them in a frantic, stressful, like, yeah, they stress the hell out of you. I don't feel like this is you. This is flipping over. Got my boo flipping over. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Somebody could be stressed out, Leo, because you and your person are now in a better place. If this was a side chick with this sneaky or a side piece, with this sneaky link coming out in reverse. I feel like you realize, Leo, who is important to you if you were in some type of third party situation. It's like I realize, what's real and what's not. Yep. Definitely. So, Leo, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, I should say, things are turning around for you and you are definitely moving forward. We have Cancer energy here, specifically Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer. I said that. Aries, I said that, I believe. Let me run them back. So we have all the fire signs, Sag, Leo, Aries. We have all of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we also have Taurus and Virgo energy here. But things are going to turn around fast for you, Leo. Watch this. I definitely feel like this is in regards to your relationship or connection with someone, but whether it's coming back or whether it's moving forward, depending on your personal storyline, just know that things are going in a good way for you. So expect that. Let's pull up. I feel like it's a good time to pull an oracle message for you, Leo. I don't know if I'll do it in every video, but in honor of Leo season, I am seeing boundaries and gratitude. Let's get one card for Leo's advice. I don't even know how this card got into this deck. It doesn't belong. It says high vibing. The vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present, high vibing. Okay. What came out with it though was anxiety. And it says the angels come to comfort you and to remind you that you are not alone and that assistance is accessible if you need it. Take it as a message that you need to make some time for yourself to unwind and to concentrate on your self-care, Leo. Let go of what you cannot change. So it's I inhale peace and I exhale worry. Okay, you can actually say this and do it as a exercise, or you could just, meditate on the affirmation. I inhale peace and I exhale worry. So it's time to take care of yourself, Leo. It's time for you to get your stress levels down. It's time for you to be positive and look towards your future. But most of all, releasing things that are just not for you, releasing situations that are not aligned. Okay, that are not aligned to your next phase, that don't belong in your next phase. Okay, Leo, because there's a new phase, there's a new cycle happening currently, because we are already approaching the last week of July. So don't stress. Focus on you. Take care of yourself. Ask for assistance. If you need some help, ask for assistance. I told you Spirit was nudging you anyway. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Happy Leo season. I'll see y'all next one. Bye. Signing off, sign.
All right, so what's up, Aries? How you guys doing? Welcome back to Terrasations. I am your girl, Sai. For those of you who are new here, and to my subscribers, to those who are just returning, you made yourself at home already. What's up, loves? Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you so much for your love and support as always. Now I'm looking here at your pre-shuffle. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. This reading is going to be for the last week of July, but it's gonna be very general. So take what applies, leave the rest. Y'all know how I go by now. All right, so Aries, as I've been sitting here meditating on your reading, I'm gonna just keep it simple, short and sweet. And we're gonna clarify it. We're gonna get into the details and see what's playing out. But off the top, because you were showing up in this King of Cups energy, or this energy is around you, so this could be someone outside of you. It's very much an emotional balance. It's very much checking your emotions. Y'all know y'all hot, y'all passionate, y'all, you spicy. Y'all the go-getters, you guys are the warriors. So y'all gotta give me some grace. It's 7:25 a.m. Y'all are my first reading, so my mouth is still waking up. But y'all checking y'all temperature, your own temperature, and I feel like you're really showing a lot of emotional maturity about some type of collaboration, because we have the Three of Pentacles here as well. So this may be like having to suck something up to work with somebody. I really don't want to work with this person, but I'm gonna suck it up. If this is about love, I feel like it's the same storyline, but it's more of I'm moving forward. So you and this person may not be in a connection anymore. You had to, check your emotions. Maybe they hurt you. Disappointment, not playing out how you thought it would with somebody, and so it's like, well, you live and you learn. Get emotionally mature about the situation. And so it's this kind of this energy here too that I'm picking up intuitively, Aries, where it's like, if that is your storyline, well, the next connection, I'm gonna go about it in a different way. Maybe I won't fall so quickly or fall so hard next time. That's what I'm feeling intuitively. Regardless, Aries, if this is about you working with someone that you really don't want to work with, or pushing forward from a connection you had with somebody that didn't work out, I see that you are just like, hey, I'm doing it though. I'm pushing forward. Knight of Wands is here on the bottom for the Three of Pentacles. So it feels like rushing into connections, or rushing towards somebody to build something with them. Now, if this is a person outside of you, it makes me feel like this is the person. Like, this is the right person, because they're showing up available. They're showing up with their emotions in check, and they're ready to, I feel like, have the real thing. But there's still this element of rushing with this Knight of Wands. So we're going to find out. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. But for now, let's go on to what else I'm seeing. So Two of Wands is a new opportunity. There's a new path, a new perspective. So this could be like physically, there's a new direction you're going in, or this could be mentally and emotionally as well. Like, okay, well, I'm going to change how I see something, or my perspective, so the next time if I'm in this situation, I know how to go about it. The Three of Swords is here too, unfortunately, but I'm feeling hopeful that this is pushing forward from hurt feelings, and I'm hoping this is in the past, but we'll see how it shows up when we clarify. But there is some heartache, some pain, some betrayal. And at the end, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, I always call this the same shit, different day energy. That's what that is. It's just like, I'm beat up, but I still show up. You put me through a lot of shit, but I'm still holding it down. I'm still holding it down. But the thing about the Nine of Wands is this is right before the breaking point. So we're gonna see how that plays out too. But I feel like even though we do have heartbreak here, disappointment here, and this staying down loyal type of energy to the point of feeling ran over, feeling almost depleted, even though that's here, I still feel like you show up. I feel like you find a way within yourself to have a bigger heart about it, is what I want to say. So you could be giving a situation grace. You could be giving a person grace. So this isn't your normal Aries type of energy. Like, yeah, I'm going in. It's passionate, inspiring. I'm ready to, Now that Knight of Wands kind of gives that. But with this King of Cups here, it's like you have really learned a lesson. You have really grew up. I feel like your perception of connections, especially love connections, have changed because of something you've learned. So we're going to find out what's happening here. Let's dive deeper into it, okay? All right, so cards already coming out. Yeah, I feel like y'all have definitely learned a hard lesson. Heart, not hard. I mean, it looks like it was hard, but a heart lesson. Sometimes with people, and this is an example, you may feel like, well, love is this and love is that. And after you actually go through the ups and downs of love, now it's like, well, love is this, but, it comes with experience. So let's see what this Two of Wands is. We got the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles jumping out. So this opportunity, it's something about the energy or element of being independent. Nine of Pentacles is, standing on your own 10. Very bachelorette type of energy. As far as someone who is successful, like, okay, well, all I have left to do now, because the job is good, the money is good. Like, alone, I can take care of myself. I'm ready to work with others here, or I'm ready to start building something with somebody here. This isn't you needing help. This is you having everything you need. This is stability. Only thing that comes next is the Ten of Pentacles, which includes the spouse, the kids, being able to build upon your legacy or your wealth here, generational wealth. On the bottom is the High Priestess. At some point, you were nudged, or will be, take this as confirmation or advice, about the new direction or new path that leads you to some sort of independence, Aries. Spirit is on your side. Following your own intuition to create a space or put yourself in a position of not needing anyone else. That is the new path, the new opportunity. So, and however this applies, say this is work. Well, I'm going to start my own business, and here I am working alone and doing my thing. Or I'm moving off alone. I'm going off alone, and I got this. I still don't need anybody as I go into this new direction, new path. That's why I said it's giving lessons learned. And you do have, I'm looking at this now, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So this is wrapping up a cycle. That's why the new direction and the new path is here. Because once something ends, something begins. So you're almost there from what it looks like, and I would say it's right on time, especially since we are exiting July. So it looks like as you exit July, you're going into a new path or a new direction or starting something new. All right, so let's see what this Three of Swords is. The Aries, Three of Swords. What's this pain, this hurt? What are they doing with this energy is what I want to know. All right, we have two major arcanas at that. Justice and the Moon card, Aries. Two major shifts happening. Heavy energy with the major arcanas. If you don't know, so when it comes to this heartbreak, there were hidden emotions. There were secrets. There could have been something that you didn't know that hurt you, or something that you were doing behind the scenes, something you were doing at night. It's just a energy of being secretive, but also being intuitive. So we're gonna find out more if I need to, but it just feels like when it comes to whatever the secret that was hidden, whatever was happening behind the scenes, behind the curtain is what I'm hearing, you get justice for it. So when it comes to this heartbreak, as I said earlier, this is you leaving that behind. There is something that balances the scale. Something comes to the light is what I want to say. Even though the moon is hidden and hiding things, I still feel like something comes to the light, because I feel like this is full moon energy. Now the sun exposes too, but this is exposing something that was hidden, and you get justice for that. You get justice for your heartache and your heartbreak. Eight of Swords is here on the bottom of that, and the Ace of Pentacles I like. So it's like you being blessed. You are fortunate, I should say, to receive some sort of gift or push from God, the universe, spirit, whatever your spiritual terms are. And what that is being able to see something for what it is. Finally getting out of your feelings. Finally getting out of your feelings. That's why they King of Cups is here. That's what this spread is all about. You getting out of your feelings, you getting over heartache and pain, and getting justice too for whatever was done in the dark. Now whether this is physical justice, like you can see it happening, or whether this is just karmic justice for your like, does that make sense? Karmic justice. Sometimes we make our own justice happen by pushing forward, by being the bigger person. That's how you really get back at somebody. When they think that you were down and out and you can't move forward without them, or they thought they stood you up or held you back, and you prevail anyway, that's you getting your justice too, your own get back. But just know that whatever the heartbreak was, whatever the secrets were, yes, equal give and take. Six of Pentacles energy coming out. Yeah, you're gonna get something back in return for what you went through. Now Nine of Wands is here at the end. Let's see how this plays out. Hold on, y'all, I had to pause, but let's get back into it. Nine of Wands here at the end for Aries. Clarify the spirit, please, and thank you. Okay, so we have Judgment coming out. Makes perfect sense. So when it comes down to whatever you've been just taking it over and over and over, and you still doing what you should do, doing your part, showing up, but it's dragging your ass. Okay, Aries, you are now, by the end of the month, July, making some judgment call about the situation. On the bottom is the Nine of Cups. So judgment is just and nine, another nine. 999 may be significant for you. But all of these nines, as I said earlier, is closing out of a cycle. So you are making huge judgment about what makes you happy, what really is going to bring you the emotional fulfillment. And so you looking at your situation like, this ain't it. This ain't it. And you thinking about your future, and how does this current situation, this current energy, this current perspective, how does it serve you in the future? So this is a lot of sitting back by the end of the month, making judgment calls, and deciding to move forward, to make your peace with whatever hurt you, with whatever didn't go right, because you are getting, like I said, your justice for that. So whether you are behind this justice, or whether karma just plays out like that, I feel like you reversed the broken heart. I feel like you guys are getting over whatever this sadness was, whatever this disappointment was. And Aries, you just like doing you. It's like I'm standing 10 toes down, like I'm tired of this shit. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not crying anymore over the situation. I'm not stressing anymore over the situation. Okay, I'm gonna get myself together. I've already seen it for what it was. I know how I feel about it. I know what it is. And I'm going to move forward, finally. Okay, so definitely walking towards a new path, having a new attitude. I just heard I have a new attitude. That song, I have a new attitude. That's what I just heard. So y'all having a new attitude. All right, take some tea. What's happening? My cards in reverse, because why just come out in reverse? I like it. Puzzled in reverse. Upright, confusion, perplexed, conflicted. In reverse, no longer. On the bottom is snack. And it says obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. I definitely feel like you felt this way towards someone. Or this is the energy between you and someone, or was. So it's like you are no longer conflicted or blinded by the sexual attraction or the sex appeal. You're not in that. You ain't blind no more. It's cleared up. The fog has cleared. You see it exactly for what it is. Or you see somebody exactly for who they are. Okay, what else for Aries? Got detectives coming out, snooping, digging for dirt, and accusations. On the bottom is turned. Party animals, sex, drugs, alcohol, and surface pleasures. I feel like somebody is, I want to say watching somebody. Because what I was downloading, Aries, was somebody's looking to see if someone has changed and they haven't. Or either you are finding out more information about what was hidden, as we said in the spread earlier. Detective, what turn? Yeah, I see that you turned. I see that you're still in your same shit. I see that you're not changing. Somebody's still in their old ways, which is going to help you even more decide how to move forward. We have memories coming out, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past, and reading up. Somebody could be looking for you, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight. Somebody is missing someone here, or either when it comes to the memories, somebody is trying, still the same thing, missing someone, wanting to see what somebody is doing, needing an update. I just heard update. Yeah, somebody's missing somebody, so they're like, let me go see what they're up to. And then somebody knows somebody's still on their bullshit as they watch them. But regardless, it's like you see it exactly for what it is. You're no longer confused about, how to handle the situation, or confused about which way to go or what to do. So I love this for you. This is a good reading. Y'all are definitely like wrapping it up. As July wraps up, y'all wrapping it up too in a good way, in a way that is best for you, in a way that even looks healthy for you. So push forward. I like that, Aries. All right, y'all continue on. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you for being here, loves. Until next time, sign off your girl, Sai. Bye. What's up, Sag? Welcome back to Tarot Stations. I am your girl, Sai. Thank you all so much for being here, and to my subscribers. What's up, loves? I appreciate y'all. Y'all know that. All right, so I hope y'all can hear me. I'm in house, but we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading. The last week of July, what it's about. So I got a little pre-shuffle here, but we are going to clarify in just a second, Sag. I see what's happening, but we do have the 8 of Wands. So as we enter into the last week of July for you, there's fast movement happening. Okay, this could be communication back and forth between you and somebody. This could be short travel, here, there. It's a lot of movement taking place for you the last week of July. Now, what I was intuitively picking up is because these 8 of Wands are coming in, this could be information coming in. Says there could be information coming in like very fast. A lot of communication, a lot of conversation is really what I'm getting out of it. Okay, you could be, for someone specifically, you could be like trying to get away. Like, I don't want to hear this shit. I'm not trying to deal with it. That's very specific. But as texts come in, calls come in, as a lot of things start happening, some of y'all are going to be like, not today. Others of you're going to be rolling with it, depending on what it's about. Right now, we do have 6 of Cups coming out in your past. 6 of Cups is also past, so it's like the past is in the past is what I'm getting out of that, quite frankly. But it is a energy of nostalgia and memories and thinking about the past and really going there. I feel like mentally and emotionally, because the Cups is all about emotions. So it's like revisiting your past where there was some sort of emotional ties there, okay? 6 of Wands is also here, and 6 of Wands is about victory. It's about success. And I feel like this is intuitively something that you are going towards. That's the goal, that's the intention. And then finally, at the end, you have the Page of Swords. So I feel like because the 6 of Wands is here, Sag, there is some sort of victory or win that you want to accomplish, that you want to be noticed for. Like, y'all see what I did, what I'm saying? And I feel like by the end of the month, you definitely start to look into how you can get this win here, this victory. But I'm going to clarify this. I'm getting ready to tap in. So getting into clarifying the reading, though, Sag, when it comes to the 6 of Cups in the past, we have the High Priestess, major energy here. That means we got big players on the board. And then we also have your energy here with Temperance, another big player on the board. And because you are showing up, your energy is here. This is you keeping it cool. You know how y'all do. Y'all don't want to sweat. Y'all gonna remain calm. It's like I'm not gonna crash out unless I absolutely have to show my ass. So y'all are keeping it cool here. Y'all being patient. Yeah, I feel like you were being triggered maybe about something to do with your past connection, past situations. But with this High Priestess also clarifying this, it lets me know, saying that you were
how can I put this? This is the biggest energy when it comes to intuition. So heavy intuition, heavy guidance here. I hope you guys were not ignoring what your intuition has been or was saying to you at that time, and take this as confirmation or take this as advice. This whole entire reading, by the way. But I feel like when it came to past situations, past people, that there was something triggering about it. There was something that may have made you want to crash out, but you kept your cool, and I feel like you were intuitively guided to do so. Like, for real. I think this was like, you know, you listening to yourself, and it's like I said, stay cool, see how things unfold. You know, don't make any moves or give things time is what I just heard. Give it time. Okay? Now with the Six of Wands, we getting ready to start clarifying again, because I had already pulled some clarifiers for the past card, but let's go to that current energy for that week, ending July, I should say. What is this victory about? Six of Wands for Sag. Okay, so we got the Hermit flipping out. So I feel like whatever it is that you are doing, Sag, when it comes to this victory you want to have, this win, I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. I feel like some of you may be isolating, pulling back to like really, it's either like I'm pulling back so I can think about how I want to move. It's like planning, strategizing, or either it's like I'm keeping things to myself. Like what I'm planning on doing, I'm keeping it to myself. But the King of Swords is on the bottom, so it's giving more of that first energy, which is I am pulling back. I'm, you know, I need to sit alone. I need to think. I need to strategize. This is clear mind, clear focus. This King of Swords. So that's what you're going to be doing. It's plotting on your victory, strategizing your win here, being very serious, being very practical, keeping it to yourself. Look at that Seven of Swords. It's like, I'm not telling nobody what I got planned. So you're not telling anybody what you're doing. But you're definitely planning some type of win. It's like I just seen something on social media where it was like, the work is quiet, but the results are loud. So that's kind of how you're going to be moving by the end of July. My nose in my mouth with you. Alright, for Page of Swords. Page of Swords, what's happening here for Sag? Four of Cups. So you're definitely, Sag, because you're unsatisfied here, look at it. You're unsatisfied about something, so you're taking some curiosity to look into something else. Let me go check this out. Let me try and see what that's like. Because there's something happening, whether this is a relationship, a job, or just in general in life, where you're not completely, it ain't doing it for you, okay? On the bottom of this Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you do have your intentions, your sight on a specific thing. I know the goal is stability. Page of Pentacles is a slow build. It's like, okay, that's what I want to do. For example, I want to change my career. I want to be for example, I want to be a scientist. And so then you like go back to school to be a scientist. I'm just using that as an example. But it's all because you want to change how things are going. You feel like you need more stability, more wins, more success. Now my son knows he should have been in bed. It is 2:05 a.m. and he is ripping and running around the house like there's no tomorrow. Fight and sleep. It's summertime, so the older siblings he wants to be up. Too much going on. But anyway, kind of lost where I was at with that. But I do know that, like I was saying, by the end of the month, it does show that you are unsatisfied with whatever you got going on. So it's like I need to look into finding another way to do something here. But there is something you already have in mind. So it's not like you are planning. It's not like you don't have some sort of plan or some sort of goal. You got your focus on something. But be aware of this Four of Cups, because when this energy shows up, a lot of times we are missing what is right in front of us. Okay? You may be focused on something else here. It's like, well, when I look at these cups, I'm not satisfied with it. But you're failing to realize that there is something there that is a gift to you. A blessing. Well, I don't like saying blessing, but like a gift in disguise. A gift from God. You can take it there. So this is like out of nowhere. Okay? So also too, if you are looking into something new, curious about, going a different route, I feel like there is some sort of favor. As I was saying, there's some sort of favor that you have on you, Sag. That's how I feel about it. 4 cups. It's like 9 cups. Once again, another cup. There is already something right around you, or someone right around you that's offering, making you an offer, giving you something to add to your emotional happiness, to bring you more happiness and more emotional fulfillment. But you might not be seeing it that way. Okay, Queen of Wands is coming out on the bottom of that. So Aries could be significant, a Sag could be significant. Virgo is here as well, Pisces, and then your energy, since I'm calling out the signs. 2 of Cups. I feel like for some of you, there could be definitely someone that you are attracted to, okay? I feel like this person may have been coming towards you at one point, or maybe you were going towards them at one point. You might be trying to figure out what's going to happen to that connection. Okay, that's a little side story, very specific, but it does look like somebody was trying to make you an offer, or you want someone to make you an offer, or you want to make somebody an offer. But it feels like because you are in this phase of swords, meaning you don't really know what's going on and you don't have all the information, it's like you may be trying to find this person, and see what they have going on. But besides that, this is also, like I said before, where you aren't happy or satisfied with what you have going on in some form of aspect, Sag. No tea, shade, or judgment. And I feel like you definitely want to take up an offer with someone else, or an offer that'll bring you more confidence. For example, it's like, well, if I'm doing this particular work or in this career field, people look at me like, yeah, you did your big one. Something to that extent. So take either story as it applies. One of them is getting a connection here where you're like, okay, what's going on with this person? I haven't heard from them, or vice versa. And then the second storyline is, finding a way to invest in something you feel like will bring you some stability here and some happiness at the same time. But with this little Queen of Wands energy, I don't know, it's even more of like a connection here. We're gonna put some tea in a minute, we're gonna find out. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands though, because this is the backstory. What is this 8 of Wands energy coming in? The Sag, please and thank you. The Chariot. Okay, so we got 2 motorcycles here. Moving on fast. Boom. Chariot. Packing my shit and I'm going. I am gone. So some of you may be definitely picking up and leaving. It's almost like somebody says, hey Sag, come over here. We have some opportunities over here. We have a new home over here. Let's take a vacation over here. Either way, like, I'm on the way. I am on the way. 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So for some of you, this is definitely about work. We got 2 8s here. So this is overcoming challenges too. Whatever was a challenge. Well, that 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of that Chariot is like you've done the work. You're ready to get focused. Yeah, you're ready to get focused. You may have been doing the work, but at this time, it's showing that you are ready to move forward even more fiercely than before. So it's like, I'm really ready to get serious. I'm really ready to show up and show out. So you dedicated. Yeah, Ace of Swords coming out. There's something that you realize. There's some truth here. There's some clarity. And it's like, oh, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Whenever this hits, says, you're going to be like, I know exactly what to do. Now let me get my shit and go. 9 of Cups on the bottom. It's going to definitely bring you a lot of happiness. Look at another 9 of Pentacles. A lot of happiness, a lot of independence. I feel like for some of you, it's an opportunity. You could get offered like a job somewhere else, long distance. Even if it's not about career, which I feel like it is, it's almost like, okay, come over here, Sag, we have this for you. So even if you're not doing jobs, you could be actually moving residence. But on a more general thing, you are moving forward very fast. You're ready to go. You're ready to put in the work and dedication. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to do work. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's get some tea. Alright, Pastor, what is the tea happening with Sag? That was fast, thank you. We have liftoff. Didn't I just tell y'all it was gonna happen fast? Y'all gone.
Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. So you're no longer waiting. You're no longer stalling out. You're no longer procrastinating. It's like now or never type energy. Karmics is on the bottom. Some of you are leaving behind karmics. Third parties, haters, lessons learned. So even if these aren't haters, could be people you had connections with in the past. It could have been situations where you had to learn hard lessons. Because remember I said something about the past in the beginning, and you finally trusting your intuition, being patient here, being cool on something. Yeah, so you moving on. Moving on. Yes, snack. I'm seeing that. Some of you moving on from a third party situation. Okay, I'm up and I'm out of here. No more. What else for Sag? Please and thank you. You got lucky grapes. This is your energy. I always say that because luck reminds me, I don't know, it just resonates with the planet of Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of abundance. When I think about abundance, I think about luck, especially like scratch offs or lotteries or any type of just streak of luck, moment of luck. It says good fortune, good things coming out. Turning point on the bottom is numbing, self-medicating, addictions, and irrational behavior. So whatever you have been escaping from, whether this is mentally, physically, emotionally, there's some sort of lucky break that's going to happen for you. I feel like that lucky break is you're able to finally clear the fog, make a real decision, and push forward here. We have long haul, and it says in it to win it, long-term intentions invested. So you definitely are planning to commit to something here. On the bottom though, it's frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, and hidden intentions. Whoa. Whoa. Somebody definitely has moved on from somebody here. Seriously. This fake friends, two-faced, hidden intention shit is throwing me off, Sag. I'm not even gonna lie. It's almost like the first thing I got was like being committed to a fake person. In other words, what Finesse, I don't know if all y'all listen to rap, I do. But there's a rapper, Finesse Times, and he says, I'm sleeping with a hater. Y'all do know that everybody that you lay down with is not your lover. It's not, they don't have the best intentions for you. Everybody you lay down with is not your friend. Everybody that you socialize with is not your friend. But it is so weird to me to be sharing intimacy with someone, even if it is just a friends with benefits type of situation. How do you lay down with somebody and don't even like them, or you want to outdo them, or you want to compete with them, or you want them to fail? That is the weirdest shit. But there is something that y'all want to commit to. We got player coming out, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options in the chismo. On the bottom, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, beating, manly expectations. It definitely feels like somebody wants to make you an offer. Either this is you, no tea, no shade. But we do have some player energy here. And somebody's trying to commit to the player energy. Or somebody's trying to make a commitment in one place and they know they want to go towards something else. That's crazy. Because we do have a lot of pages here, which is very youthful energy, very inexperienced. This is not wise energy. This is like student energy. This is like youthful energy or just getting started. It's almost like somebody isn't satisfied with what they have, even though somebody does have a commitment already. They're not satisfied with what they have, so they're out there still looking. That's what it's giving. Give me something on this friend of me. Okay, it's a squad. It's somebody you're close to. Reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. This is somebody that is right in front of you. On the bottom, we got turn, party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. This could also be you. Yes, as you definitely could be your own worst enemy. You know, always chasing things that look good in the moment, not for long-term investments, but just for temporary pleasures. Because somebody is turned here. Somebody is turned with the friend groups. Somebody go outside and have fun with their friends, but somebody is fake as hell. Somebody's a player. So take it as a comply. Somebody could be, you know, outside with their friends, and then they act like they don't have a commitment at home or involved in a commitment.
Somebody could also be dealing with a friend. So like somebody could be smiling in your face or vice versa. Take it as it applies. Somebody could be smiling in someone else's face. Like, oh yeah, this is my friend. But they know they friends with benefits. But they playing the person off like they just friends. Yeah, there's definitely a turn squad here. Somebody definitely is committed or trying to... Jen! Somebody is definitely committed to someone they can't trust. Okay? I'm gonna be honest, Sag. I ain't trying to pull your card or your teeth, but I'm gonna keep it real over here. I feel like some of you, it's not gonna be all of you, but some of you are not happy with maybe the relationship you have, because we are talking about the Knight of Cups. Okay? You could be looking for more, quite honestly. It could be someone else, you know, that's in your energy, someone that you meet that is attractive, that you're attracted to, or they're attracted to you, and they could just be like, well, I kind of want to see what that's about over there. I don't know. What's happening here with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands? Wake up. Chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. So the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, this is communication back and forth between you and somebody. It looks like you are moving forward towards them, or y'all are moving forward together. Okay, but somebody isn't really sure. Confused, perplexed, and conflicted. So at the end of the day, somebody's gonna go forward in a connection with someone that at the same damn time, they're not even really sure if they want to be there. And so they could just be sitting in that energy like, well, I'm gonna just go with the flow. Or they could actually be acting on it like, well, I'm gonna go with the flow here, but then when I get outside, I'm outside. I'm still looking. Somebody's still looking. What's going on here with the fuego? Extra and fed up. Dramatic, trying too hard. We got a shit starter here. We got a fly that's trying to play somebody here, and somebody's fed up with it, over it, not having it, frustrated. Be careful with this. This reading is a little messy. Somebody's gonna be moving on from a relationship because somebody is tired of somebody's tired of somebody being fake. Quite honestly. Like I said, somebody's in somebody's face. Somebody around here like, hey, whether it's to you or you to them. Hey, how you doing? Love you, all that shit. And they're really full of it. So either the person that's faking it, they really fed up with faking it, they no longer want to fake it, or either somebody that's tired of somebody being fake to them. It's giving a little bit of drama. It's giving a little bit, I'm gonna see what else is out here. And it's also giving, I'm moving the hell on too. Somebody's gonna be moving forward. So take that as that applies to you. Kinky waves on the bottom. All right, guys. Let's get some spiritual advice. I said I'm gonna do this for all the time, and I'm not. Unless I feel like it's needed. It's definitely needed for Sagittarius. Slow down. I'm not surprised. It says the angels would like to introduce you to the art of just being Sag. There are many things we can rediscover by just slowing down and not always rushing to get things done. Walk slow. Pay attention to every step. Leave time and room for conversation. Eat slow. Be deliberately aware of your actions. The affirmation is, I am taking the time to simply be. I feel like as you slow down, as you are aware of every present moment and everything that you are doing, there is something that you will realize. Okay? There is something that you will realize. Got flow on the bottom. You need to slow down for now. Continue to go with the flow. Continue to trust your intuition. Don't get curious and go out here rushing into anything. This could be into a connection. This could be taking up an opportunity here, because I definitely see you admiring something or someone here. It's like, yeah, I would like that, because you feel like maybe what you already have going on isn't enough. But I feel like it is. I feel like you're overlooking what you have. And like I said, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just here to give you the love of keeping it real. Okay? Yeah. So slow down. Go with the flow. And y'all end your month good, okay? End your month in good vibes, Sag. All right, babes. Thank y'all for watching. I am signing off. Until next time, big girl side.